with the latest ahead of Game 6.
Well, hey, Kim and John, you know, the Golden Knights would have loved nothing more than to close out this series at home in Game 5. But there's something about playing on the road the Golden Knights seem to enjoy. And that's a good thing because in this series, the road team has won 4 of the 5 games. And in the Golden Knights' entire history, all 5 of their playoff series victories, that 4th and final win has come on the road, which is why there's a quiet confidence heading into Game 6.
Whether this game is in Minnesota or at T-Mobile, I think at this point in the series and this point in the playoffs, it doesn't make a huge difference. I think you've got to show up and make sure you're dialed in for 60 minutes, and it's going to take all that in order to find a way to close a team out.
Now this morning at skate, it was a very optional skate, optional being the emphasis word. Tomas Nozick, Max Pacioretty, Alec Martinez not on the ice. Though Marc-Andre Fleury, Robin Lehner, they both were on the ice. And typically when the first goaltender leaves the ice, that's your projected starter. Fleury was that goaltender. However, Robin Lehner decided to throw us all a curveball and immediately left the ice afterwards. What does that mean? We won't quite know till warm-ups, but Marc-Andre Fleury is expected to get the start. Now bringing it out here to the XL Energy Center, Brayden McNabb, within the last couple hours, we just learned, is on the NHL COVID list. What does this mean? It doesn't necessarily mean that he tested positive for the virus. He could just be a high-risk contact, could be a number of reasons, but he will not be in the lineup tonight. Who will be in the arena? 4,500 Minnesota Wild fans. That's going to be a stark comparison to the 12,000 plus we saw at T-Mobile Arena. And as you can see, obviously masks are still mandatory here in St. Paul at the XL Energy Center. So should be a good one tonight. The big question, what kind of energy are the fans going to create for the players to feed off of? Now coming up on Fox 5 News at 5, we're going to hear from the guys in gold themselves and what is the key to taking away the optimism of a team looking to come back in a series. But for now, that is the latest from St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Vince Sapienza, Fox 5 News Local, Las Vegas.
Vince, I'm wondering, as you walk around Minneapolis and St. Paul, are you seeing any Golden Knights fans there, and what are they saying?
You know, it's interesting. We saw a few on the flight over. We walked around downtown for about an hour today. Did not see any Golden Knights apparel of any kind. In fact, we didn't really see much Minnesota Wild apparel of any kind. When we did walk around, we just heard conversations about tonight's game and the anticipation for Minnesota, who have come back down 3-1 in a playoff series twice in their history, dating back all the way to the early 2000s. So some living in the past, others hoping for more optimistic future here tonight.
All right, we'll see what unfolds. Vince, we'll check in with you in a little bit. Thank you.